Hey, how's it going? Eden-Marcel here, and I am trying to... Come here! Come here, Denver Nugget. Come on! Oh my god, you're so weird. Okay. Hi. Hey, it's Eden-Marcel here. I said I was gonna post a couple videos that I missed on Transtastic. So this one is... I guess I should do coming out to my family first. Alright, so this is coming out to how I came out to my family. I don't really have any awesome advice as to how to do it. If you can do it in, like you have a support system, then that's definitely the best way to go about it, I guess. I made sure that I like had some kind of support system to come back to if it didn't quite work out. So I came out to my family, it's about 2 years ago. Well, actually, I don't know, it was the summer, not this past summer, but the summer before last. Yeah, so summer 2016. So I went home, and I was super nervous, like, the whole plane ride, like, I just wasn't feeling it, I had to take anxiety meds, yada. So my best friend picks me up, takes me to my grandma's house, and at this point in time, I had already mentioned to my mom, I was like, hey, like, in that past year, 2016 in November, or 2015 in November, I went back home, I told my mom, I was like, hey, I just want you to, start calling me Eden, use my name. I wasn't, like, trying to be, like, too hard on pronouns at the time, but it was still important to me. But yeah, so I tried to ease it in, like, when I was home in November, and just be like, hey, I'd appreciate you calling by my name. I had a huge issue with it. I was raised in a house with my grandparents, and my mom was present as well. So it was, I feel like the most nerve-wracking part was, like, telling my grandparents and not really worrying about telling my mom because I didn't really have the best relationship with her. So I go back home 2016 in July, and I get there, it's, like, late at night, and, I don't know, I guess, like, previous events, like, just some insight. Our family friend was very sick. It's, like, my grand's best friend. And when I came home, it was, like, important for me to see her because she had, like, uh, uh, leukemia. So, she was, like, in the hospital. I was in California. I had, like, called her a couple times to speak to her. And I was like, when I go home, like, I want to see Miss Hayden. Like, it's very important for me to see Miss Hayden because she was there when I was growing up, and her daughter is my godmother. So, like, Miss Hayden was just, like, my other gram. So, when I went home, my first question was like, hey, like, if someone could take me to go see Miss Hayden, like, I'd really appreciate it. Like, I wanna see Bip. I really want to see her. So I get there, and my grandma's like, oh, okay. And we all, like, my grandma, my mom, and I just, they take me outside. We're, like, sitting on the porch. And I'm like, hey, we have to tell you something. Like, Miss Hayden, like, Bip, like, well, we call her Bip too. Or I call her Bip. Yeah, Miss Hayden, but Bip for sure. Miss Hayden passed. And I guess, like, she had passed, like, a month prior to me arriving, like, maybe, like, a month or two, and no one told me about it. So that definitely fueled my fire. Like, I was really upset, and just, like, I was just, like, really hurt that no one had, like, told me. So I don't know. It's like my rebuttal was like, hey, I was like, fine, if you're not, if you're gonna wait to, like, tell me something as important to that, I was like, I'm just gonna put it out there. I was like, I'm trans. you know, like, I need you to, like, start calling me by my name, uh, like, figuring out how to incorporate or just, like, work with me on, like, using my pronouns and things like that. So it's pretty much, like, I felt like I did it in, like, a spiteful way, but I didn't, you know, that wasn't initially my intent. I was just hurt because someone had passed away and no one told me for, like, 2 months. And then it just all just kind of came out, and I was just like, hey, I'm trans, um, this. And, you know, like, my mom was like, okay, whatever. And they just kind of, okay, whatever, me. I was like, okay, well, I'm getting top surgery. Like, I need you to know that this is happening. Like, I've scheduled my appointment. I just explained my dysphoria and everything to the best of my abilities, you know, and that's all you can do. And then it's up to them to choose how they respond, and or, like, you know, if they want to support you, if they don't, it's just kind of on their timeline. You know, you can't really give anyone an ultimatum about that kind of stuff. It's just like, you do it or you don't. You try, cool. I will always take trying over not doing. So, yeah, that's how I came out to my family. Someone's death being exposed, and then my transness coming out. Probably not, but it's definitely, definitely there are, like, worse ways that it could have gone. So that summer I was in town for, like, almost a month, and I didn't even really stay. I think I stayed at my family's house, like, a couple of times, maybe like 2 or 3, and I was just chilling on my friend's couch, and, like, you know, like, the I think the best part about coming out and, like, coming out to my family at home was, like, all my friends are there, and they've, like, fucking known, which is awesome. So just, like, really, like, having them there for me, and them just, like, I don't know, like, taking care of me through the process and being like, it's cool, dude, like, we got you, you know, like, let everyone know. Like, I didn't even really have to say anything because my friend group is pretty close, so it's like, if one person knows, they'll tell my other homie, like, I'll tell my other homie, and then from there, let other people that know me, like, know what was going on, which is, like, fucking awesome. So, you know, like, I don't know. Coming out was hard, but, you know, it's never going to be easy. It's always going to be, you know, it's something that's super nerve-wracking, but if you can do it, then fuck yeah. If you can't, then fuck yeah. But as long as you know yourself, that's pretty much what matters. And if you can form some kind of safety net so you don't go down a rabbit hole yourself and just feel super alone throughout your journey and process, definitely will have an easier time. So, okay, cool. And that's how I came out with the runny nose and watery eyes. So, all right, cool. Thanks for waiting for this video. Next, I'm gonna post how I got my name, which is pretty interesting. So, all right. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments, go ahead. Feel free. If you don't like this video, feel free. If you do, cool. All right. Yeah, have a great day.